Good news, the IRS is now officially open to accepting returns omitting the $10,200 of unemployment income from federal tax. I've got that update, but there's still big questions. I've got that and more coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. So great news came in this morning. Our tax software had an update last night. I told you it does that every day. And it says we've got the new worksheet from the IRS that they just came up with. And we're able to prepare a tax return that excludes the $10,200 of unemployment for those who qualify from federal income tax. That's wonderful. So the IRS is open for business now. And you can now file if you had unemployment income last year and you haven't filed your tax return yet. It looks as though you can now do so. The IRS schedule is updated. Their system is updated. You can now submit your returns. This is great news. But there's still huge questions. Number one, if your state still taxes unemployment, are they going to add this back on the state return? I'm telling you right now, there is inconclusive evidence and communication from Indiana and Michigan. Those are the two states, not my two favorite. They're just the ones closest to my office. We've got an office in southern Michigan. We've got an office in northern Indiana. And so those states have not decided yet. They have not declared, as of the time I'm recording this, Friday morning, March 26th, they have not said whether they're going to tax this money or not. The software, and I saw some other comments from folks that said, yeah, my software just updated, I can do it, Michigan's not taxing it. I wouldn't trust your software. I would trust the actual state tax department, okay? And Michigan, if you go to their website, they're still stating, hey, great news, we're going to help you out because unemployment was such a surprise to you. We're not going to penalize you if you owe a bunch of tax. Yeah, that's very different than saying we're not going to tax it. And Indiana hasn't come out and said they're going to tax it either, but the softwares for both are just pulling the federal adjusted gross income, which doesn't include the $10,200, and that's what they're starting to calculate the state tax off of. We are, at least our firm, we are waiting, and I would encourage you as well. If your state has not made an announcement yet, wait. You still, even though you can file a federal return, I wouldn't file your state return if your state hasn't decided, hasn't actually said, we're going to still tax it or we're not going to tax it. Don't necessarily trust your tax return. Now, the other video that I did where I was explaining all of these changes with this $10,200 and that the IRS said, do not amend if you've already filed your tax return for your 2020 tax return where you've included the $10,200. Don't amend. We will automatically update your return and send you a refund. The number one question is when? When are they going to do it? Guys, they have not told us yet. They have not issued any guidance. Now that their software is up to date, I would hope they would start processing those soon. I don't trust them. I just don't trust it. Read the comments about how many people are still waiting on their refunds. Now, that's why I don't trust that they're automatically going to start sending you this money back by excluding your $10,200 of unemployment. People are still waiting on refunds from 2 months ago, from last year. So so even though the IRS has said, listen, we don't want you to amend, you don't need to, we will automatically update and send you the money. We are left in the dark about when, and this is your money, this is real money we're talking about. So hopefully they issue guidance soon. And then the final question that I'm getting a lot of, and likely you face this too, the question that I had back on the original video way back when the American Rescue Plan Act was even passed is, listen, when they exclude this $10,200 of unemployment, that reduces your adjusted gross income. Does that now make you eligible for other tax benefits? We don't know. We don't know. Let me tell you, if this isn't you, let me tell you, people have not received their $1,400 stimulus because the original tax return they filed included the $10,200 of income. Well, now it's not supposed to be included, and that would now make them eligible for the stimulus, and they haven't gotten it. This is an absolute disaster. And so what about earned income credit? What about American Opportunity Tax Credit? What about this is unbelievable. The IRS has just not issued any guidance. They have not communicated yet. Hopefully the tax software will continue to update and it will be revealed at that time. We don't know. If you would have received or should have received more of a stimulus, if this $10,200 was already omitted from your income, but you didn't receive it or you received a lesser stimulus check, the IRS just needs to tell us what they're going to do in those situations. My personal hunch is you are now going to need to qualify based on your income in 2021 and wait, is my guess. It's a 2021 tax credit. My assumption is bad news, that you're going to have to wait and qualify in 2021 for the tax credit and receive the stimulus or the partial stimulus when you file your 2021 tax return a year from now. That's bad news. I hope the IRS comes out and issues a different declaration, but as of right now, they have not said that. So listen, a little bit of good news in this update. The IRS schedule is released. Software is being updated right now. We're still waiting on state tax. We're still waiting on some other clarity and guidance from the IRS. So continue to stay here, subscribe to this channel if you're not a subscriber, and I'll give you updates as we have them. Work with your CFP and your CPA to make sure you're taking a planful approach and you're on top of all of this. If you don't have a CFP on your team, you can contact one on my team. Find us online, corehorn.com. That's Corehorn with a K, wisemoneyshow.com. You can find us there or send us an email, info@corehorn.com. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.